welcome to my entirety of my DVD and Doctor Who DVD and Blu-ray collection. So, first up, let's start with the first episode, Unearth a Child. So, this is part of the beginning box set, and that's what I did get part of, because you only get in that set anyway. So, this is pretty much the same thing. I just don't have the slipcover anymore. Here's things where it does get different, because for some reason they put Dark Side Destruction in here in the same case. But what I did, I separated them out, so only Docs is in here for now. The cover, all three covers are changed, mostly because I think there will be better covers. And I'm separating out the Daleks and the Destruction anyway, so I need cover for the Destruction and different cover for the Daleks anyway. So, then here we have the Keys of Marinus. Pretty simple release, and for some reason they've gone to using MRA cases for these instead of using Viva cases. I know MRA is the standard for DVD. I don't even know what I just did there, but I know MRA is the standard, but Viva is actually better in DVD cases due to these things here, and that's what they use for this. Then it's MRA right here, so, and that's the SX Special Edition. All these here are just DVD cases for reconstructions, and I haven't put anything in there. And if the three that do have stuff in it are just CDs from the Lost Two Episodes Collection 3. Alright, let's move on to the new series, which has a tall stack with spin-offs. Don't know why, but here's the first series. This is the box set version, but my box set fell apart. I still have it. Don't know why. But here it is. You can see how battered and torn it is. No point in showing that because it's actually missing an entire 2-panel thing to hold the disc in. So that's why it's in a case like this. That's why it's in a 5-disc case like this. There's no back to it because there's no cover. Yeah, so you have disc 1, disc 2, disc 3, disc 4, and 5 confidential. So pretty depressing to say the least. Now here's my complete second series. The only thing depressing about this is the slipcover. These are pretty horribly designed slipcovers, and it's a good thing this changed it for when they started getting out regularly the November of the year with the next series, and it's much better. But I do like this style. Here's the guide, and it is falling apart. This one's actually the next one to pretty much fall apart. The fourth one's already fell apart. This one, there might be discs falling out, so due to the fact that there's so many discs broken, currently the one that hasn't broken is 5. So yeah, that is pretty bad. All these disc hubs are broken, and I thought disc 3's was not, but it looks like it is. Actually, it is. So it's falling apart by the day, so I'll go take care of this behind the scenes. This will be cut out because... Alright, next up is the complete third series. Now this one's pretty much probably the last one to go out. Only recently has the blue started to pretty much dry out, and this is the cover now, and that's only happened recently, so you can tell how sturdy these cases are. The Digipack is actually the same, although since they used a new design, this is actually just pictures from the series, and it's only on one side. But here's the art from the UK release. A little bit of inside info. And there's only 2 discs with broken hubs. God. There's only 2 discs with broken hubs, as you can see. I did try my best to make sure the other ones weren't scratched when I was picking them up, because there's so many of those broken. But only 2 of these are broken, and all the discs seem fine to me, so it should be fine. But you have to be careful when you're closing the Digipack up to make sure those don't fall out within the package. And here's the complete 4th series. Again, the entirety of the Digipack and the slipcover fell apart. Digipack only recently. This one's in a 4-disc case actually, so 1 and 6 will fall out. So we have the 2007 Christmas special and if I grab it, Doctor Who Confidential discs. I don't know if you see it, but there you go. I'm not going to bother anything. And then for the disc 2, which has 3 episodes, disc 3, 4, disc 4, 3, and disc 5, 3. So, pretty good distribution. Oh, I do say pretty good, but I also mean not so good distribution, because I think they cram like 6 episodes on 2 discs, or 7 episodes on 2 discs in the part 1, part 2 releases. It is sort of better. Here is the next Doctor, which surprisingly we got on the September 2009, while the UK got in January. The first DVD release / Blu-ray release we got for Doctor Who in this year was actually Planet of the Dead, and we also got Blu-ray with this. And then for some reason the next Doctor just randomly came out. Like, why wasn't it out earlier? And then February 2010, the DVD Blu-ray for the Waters Mars at a time, and those are all the complete specials that come out. So, it's a simple thing. And this one's actually using a Viva case, and these are the original cases they did come in. Planet of the Dead. And this is actually the character that's gonna have a big finished series pretty soon. I don't forget when it's coming out. Again, using a Viva case. Now with a better hub than Digipack and Amaray cases. The Waters of Mars. Now, for some reason, this is pretty much entirely cracked on mine and destroyed, sort of, in this one. And you can see how much it's damaged. And this one's, again, a Viva case with much better hub than Amaray or Digipack. And here's another time part 1. This is actually a different case, but it's still a Viva case. So, I didn't even realize. But I'm pretty sure this is the original one it came with. Most likely, betting off of the Waters of Mars. Yeah, that's a Viva. So I'm pretty lucky to have it in this style, because I'm pretty sure this is Viva style. I'm pretty sure they first started using these 2 disc releases like this, especially in the end of time. I don't know. Maybe it's the older style. But this is not the original case because there's no discard, as you can see. There's discard, but there's no cover art. Here's where we get into Blu-rays. We're still going to get in DVDs, but here's Blu-rays. Complete 5th series. It's just a Digibook, since they actually changed the Digibook this season. The Blu-ray for the Complete Specials is still a Digipack. So yeah, very nice release there. Because pretty much the Digipacks and the original releases fell apart. So I'm pretty sure this is why they moved to the Digibooks. But, you know, that's pretty nice. And this season, this is probably the first of the seasons that we're like, I guess we're going downhill then. On our DVDs, this is 5 discs. Which would sort of make sense due to the loss of Confidential, but why 4 discs for this? In the UK, it was 5 discs. It just makes no sense to me. And funnily enough, Series 8, 5 discs, 5 DVDs as well, but Series 9, they went back to the 6 ones in the UK. It has 7 DVDs for that series, and here, it's still 5 DVDs and 4 Blu-rays. And in those sets, there's actually a special feature disc. So it's 4 DVDs and 3 Blu-rays on Series 9, so great. Either way, I just like this series. This is a really good series right here. I don't know what the problem is, Kara. She seems like a great character in this series. I don't know how she could be annoying. Really sad here for the puns. But I do not like the disc edition in this, because the discs in here are pretty horrible. At least 1 and 3 are. 1 has the 60-minute special for the 2011 special, which is actually the first episode I watched on broadcast, right enough. And then 4 episodes, most of the series 7 part 1. And then episode 3 has 5 full 45-minute episodes on it, which is crazy. If you actually take the separate releases, because this is technically a combined release, because they release in parts at this point in the US, as because that's what they did with the previous series. This is what they did again with the 6, 7 series again, because they both aired in 2 parts, so they did in 2-part releases. If you take the Snowman Series 7 Part 1, no, Dr. Who's Roll-Up Series 7 Part 1, the Snowman Series 7 Part 2, those are all 6 discs, because they had to include 2 discs in the part releases. Better distribution. But the problem is with those sets, they don't have master audio. So you have to get this set to have master audio. And I find that baffling. Anyway, the next release is the first edition of the Day of the Doctor. I do plan to get the second edition, just for the slipcover. Even though it's not lenticular, you'd still sort of want that. And then the third edition, this is pretty much what the third edition is. It doesn't come with a slipcover. O-ring. But I don't know how this is shrink wrapped, because obviously this is a limited edition sort of thing, so they don't think shrink wrapped. This would be shrink wrapped, and then the slipcover would be put over that shrink wrap. But I don't know how to do that in the second edition, if there's even a third edition, because usually they're limited edition, but I don't know what it is for this. Maybe the second edition, they put the slipcover on, then put the shrink wrap on, because it's a sign that pretty much in all future releases are going to have slipcover, but I don't know. I really don't know, and I'm probably going to track down the slipcover for the Unwanted Menace, if that's the case for even their DVD releases, because that seems to be the case for Series 8, the Series 8 2-part releases for DVD only. So, Time of the Doctor, pretty simple release, Blu-ray. Here we are back into the DVDs. As you can see, I don't have the Series 8 set, neither the DVD or Blu-ray, not even the 2-part releases that I was talking about. Not even Deep Breath on either DVD or Blu-ray yet. But I did see this last Christmas. I don't think this disc because we didn't watch it all. But I think it's just dirty mostly because, oh Jesus, sorry. This has been destroyed, so I'm pretty sure this could be dirty. Yeah. So that is a problem. I don't know when you would probably just sell the disc by itself into a new case, most likely. Here's Twice Upon a Time, and I only have 2 releases of one's the DVD, one's the Blu-ray for both Doctor, and they're both Christmas specials. His first Christmas special and his last Christmas special. And I just got this pretty recently. I got it on April 1st. So it was actually a while after it came out, and it still had the slipcover. God, probably no one loved this special at all. I liked it. The only things I didn't like is the sexist remarks that the first Doctor had made, as well as said that apparently he drinks, which it's stated in the classic series, in the Gunfighter, which is a story no one likes, although it's starting to get liked again. I don't know why, but it's I don't like this. That's one reason I don't like the special. This is the cons special. I mean, there's a few pros in there. I thought it was a pretty good storyline, although it did not like the Bill came back. Even though it technically wasn't Bill that came back, it still felt like Bill came back. So, and I did say I did get this recently, and it's a completely clean disc. I haven't played it yet, mostly because I need Series 8, 9, 10. To watch it because I want to watch things in order right now. Funnily enough, with compilation releases that you're gonna see next that are DVD only, despite having pretty much all HD episodes. Oh, I do say all HD. But here's the Daleks and the Cybermen. Basically, the Monsters gift set for this set. It does say includes all new bonus material, but half that material is classic series episodes, so. And the other one's just a boring documentary, so. Yeah. I do watch Earthshock on it, but I haven't watched Genesis of the Daleks, and I'm gonna watch Genesis of the Daleks in theaters pretty soon, and I'm also gonna watch in the season 12 set coming up soon. But first one we have here is Dalek. I do say that it was almost all HD episodes. There was only 2 HD episodes on here. Anyway, one on this one. Most of these are standard definition episodes, and technically most of this is standard definition because it's just a 6 episode than 1 sort of. I don't know. It's weird having these on DVD. Then we have this. I think most of this is high def anyway. Pretty much most of that disc is high def. Half of it. yeah, half of it is HD, then this is mostly standard definition. 4 episodes there. I haven't bothered watching. I did watch Nightmare in Silver on it. I didn't notice any problem with that, but the only ones I haven't watched is obviously all the 12th Doctor episodes and at least the Series 7 episode that's on here. Did you watch Dalek for some reason? Mostly because I don't think the disc in my Series 1 will work anyway since they're all scratched up, it seems. I was going to watch Jess of the Daleks on this one, but it was night and fell asleep, I think. So, pretty sure I played through the whole thing with me falling asleep. And I wouldn't want to watch this series too, because the Doctor and Rose's relationship in that series gets horrible, and that's why I do not want to watch. Okay, we gotta go quick. Here's the complete first season. This is actually the 3-disc. I was gonna say edition, but these are the first 3 discs of it. Most because I put it in a different case, because I put the K9 one with that case. And as you can see, the complete second series was a 3-disc set, but I had an open disc, so I put this one here. So, and finally, the final release of Surgeon Adventures I have is the complete first season on DVD, since it's only on DVD, and it's 2 discs. So fun times. And finally, the K9 complete series set from Shout, 4 discs. As you can see, it's not supposed to come in a case like this. But I'll see you guys in the next review or video.